Hi everyone, this is Anakin. So the purpose for this video here is to try and get your feet wet on being a Todd Taylor for Colonies and Conquerors. Now the Todd Taylor is a term for game master for my system. Now, Colonies and Conquerors, it's set in the 17th century, and so there are going to be tribals, there's going to be colonists. That's the and that is actually not like a racial mechanic or anything. That is just the background of where your characters come from. And also, for those people that are leery about this topic of the game, I am Native American. And so, just so you know, I've gotten several questions on that, so I'll just state it ahead of time. So, anyway, so this is the one of the first core books. Is It's the Todd Taylor's rule book. So it's a 60-page book I released that gives you the rules for running games and also for um, you know, and also for building creatures from scratch. It's actually it goes it's straightforward, not too much like extra, so we get straight to the point. However, in the game or in the book here, I did put a sample adventure for you to get your feet wet. It's called the Southern Raiders, and it's a adventure where you are leading 5 level 1 characters on a simple like rescue mission from you're rescuing some tribals and colonists that have been kidnapped by the Cherokee Nation or a group of them from the Cherokees, and that's where we're set at. So you can be of any background basically for this, whether you're whether you want to go with someone that's a tribal or someone that's from other parts of the world, you're welcome to do that. So now it is separated into 3 scenes basically. The first scene is the raided homestead, which is a non-combat scene. It's actually a scene. It's actually an encounter where you will actually have your players try to find clues. And I do state in there that um, there's a few clues lying around that I kind of place that your players need to try to find, and I set the difficulty for them as like 5, so it's trivial. What that means is when your player roll a d20 and then add whatever, depending on the skill they're using, it has to beat a 5. In Colonies and Conquerors, that is how most things are set up. If you are going against a set difficulty of something, they have to beat it. Tying it does not work. You have to beat it. The reason why for this is because when it comes to opposing rolls with like against another character, whether it's your attack against their defense or let's say you're wrestling them, your athletic skill versus theirs, the defender wins on ties. So just to keep that golden rule basically throughout the whole game is, yeah, they have to beat a total of 5. So that's what it is. So the raid homestead, it's a simple. You as a Todd Taylor, you let them know what skills they have to roll, and what they roll, then you kind of give them a result like, okay, you found this, or maybe if they did fail, but they didn't fail by a lot, maybe like, okay, you got half the clues or something. You might have to wing something like that, but this here gives you a good shot where to go. I mean, you can stick to it 100% if you want, cool. If not, that's okay. The next scene here is like they actually travel following the clues and they find a wounded farmer. Now, with this here, it actually gives them the option to heal the guy or not. If they do, cool. If not, they can pass by whatever. But it gives you an actually ethics on whether you would help this person or not. And then the final thing is the plantation, which this is your party ends up in a ruined plantation that the Spanish left behind. Um, that is filled with some Cherokee warriors. If you have 5 players, there's going to be 5 Cherokee warriors. The reason for this is basically whatever the creatures are to be a standard encounter. Their difficulty rating is equal to your party's character level. So if you have 5 level 1 characters, 5 difficulty rating 1 creatures are a good match. If you have 5 level 5 characters, then 5 difficulty rating creatures would be a good fight for them. And that's the general rule for it. You can change the numbers here and there, like if you want more monsters, you'll lower the difficulty rating of them a little bit, but you can add more to the fight. Whereas if you want less monsters, um, you'll actually increase the difficulty rating of the remaining monsters in the equation. And then there's a rule for solo monsters as well, which are, your big bad evil guys, if you want to put them that way. Which for that you take the average party level and then add the amount of players that are actually in there. So if you have like, let's say you have 5 level 3 characters. So everyone's level 3, but you got 5 people. They and them fighting a DR8 creature would be a pain in the ass, but it is doable. So, but yeah, but this simple adventure here is then to find clues, follow them, and eventually have a fight to save some people. And hopefully they save everybody cool. If not, they only get partial rewards. But yeah, this is um this is an adventure to get your feet wet, and I wanted this to be kind of the first video for it, as far as if you do get the Tall Tales rulebook, which is on DriveThruRPG right now, or you can buy the physical book from me through my website. This would be the first thing I'd say for you to check out and read, just to get a feel of what an adventure is, and then we'll go back more in depth of other parts, so we can get so you can get a feel more of the little bit gritty stuff, and then you feel more comfortable modifying things. All right, well, thank you for watching my video, and I'll post more. Please leave comments, like, share. If you have any questions, get a hold of me. I'll leave links for where you can find the books and everything on here. All right, well, thank you.